Okay, the priests have a fear, so keep grounding down.
Going.
Why?
No
I
one
think it
knows.
cleaves.
Stay too far away.
I was literally inside his ass.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
then you got cleaved.
Only me. Only
No,
I was the
No,
retard.
no, I was on like 5 health.
Horrible creatures.
I agree with you.
Okay, so this guy is it's a council fight, so it's a bit hectic. The hardest part here, I guess, is the initial pull. If you have seen the assignments, you will see that Spark is on Molgar. He will need a misdirect. I didn't assign misdirect, so I should probably have done that.
I can go on Spark as misdirect.
But you go.
You need to pick up Kigler, so we need to do. Let's do Vash, do misdirect on Molgar on Spark, and then we do Nerdbird misdirects Crush. Sorry, Olm onto
Kitara.
Kitara. Exactly.
All right.
The kill order is gonna be Skull, then it's gonna be Cross, then No, wait. We're gonna kill Skull first. Let's go through what Skull does. Skull is a priest. He will power shield himself and begin to cast a massive heal. I think it heals everything to full if it goes through. So it's imperative that it's interrupted. But it can only be interrupted with when the shield is down. Or you can use silence that I think it goes through shields. It might be a private server thing. Very easy, doesn't hit very hard. Hardly does anything. So if you're healing, who heals Blind Eye? Liltona. If you have capacity over, help on healing Molgar. Blind Eye doesn't really do much. Dies very fast as well. As only 300,000 health that you will blast through, since everyone will be focusing Blind Eye. Once Blind Eye is dead, we will kill Olm. And Olm has a really nasty ability where he death coils the tank, and the tank just runs around. So we're going to use his pets to tank him, and that's going to be the Warlocks. I think they have already decided on the order of the enslavement. But basically, he will summon huge Fell Hunters, and then they will be sent onto Olm. So whoever is healing Olm can also... I think you can heal the Fell Hunters. But he will spew them out and kill them pretty quick. But just make sure they are enslaved. So don't banish them. Enslave them instead. Kigler will be tanked by Orknus and Marauder. He will he does a not fire, what we call lightning bolt. Yeah, lightning bolt. That's what it's called. I had to check what the spell is actually called. On the one he has threat on, it doesn't do too much damage, but if you get close, so if you run LOS or something from the lightning bolts, he will run up to you in melee instead, and he has like a wind fury attack, so he does tons of damage with his melee attack. But at range doesn't do that much. But he will also polymorph his main target, so that's why we need 2 hunters to keep threat. So you just use the distracting shot or whatever to keep threat. Number one and two, and you just blast him. Once Kigler is dead, or once Olm is dead, we go and kill Kigler. While range go for Crush, while melee go for Kigler. And if whoever dies, if Kigler dies first, melee goes to Molgar. If Crush dies first, then range go and also help on Kigler before killing Molgar. Molgar hits like a truck, so we're gonna need a lot of heals whenever whoever is tanking Molgar. So whenever your target is dead, whoever has healing on that ad, go and heal Molgar instead. For Crush, we're gonna have Medvi tanking, mage tanking. He's also gonna do the pull, so he's gonna. They don't have a very far aggro range. So if you fire off a fireball at max range, you will be able to get the initial threat on the guy. I think as soon as combat starts, he will put up the spell shield. So I think you do fireball and then spell steal.
Yes.
And healing, there needs to be pre-cost heals on him. Otherwise, you will get fall behind on healing. So as soon as the pull timer reaches, like just start healing and be ready for big damage in case fireball goes off before he has the spell shield up. One of the main reasons you die on this fight is the mage tank getting blown up.
Oh.
Okay, so can you repeat the kill order? Skull first, then X, I guess.
Skull, X, and then melee go for blue, while range go for star. So melee, you can't go close to star because he does this blast wave around him that does tons of damage. Blue has an AoE around him that knocks you away, but it doesn't deal a million damage. So once the 4 ads are dead, we're killing Molgar. Molgar has a fear, so Bonely, please keep Fear Ward up on Spark during the fight. You can pre-cost 1 when we pull, and then it should be up once it starts. We'll of course have Tremor downs as well. He has a Whirlwind attack where he starts spinning, and he needs to be taunted back into position. So he is tauntable. As a melee, you want to run out when the Whirlwind starts. Hopefully, you survive long enough. As I said, the initial pull is probably the hardest. None of the mobs really hit that hard except for Molgar.
Any specific place you want me to tank cross?
In the middle, like right there, about. Medvi is gonna standing pretty much where he is when he pulls. Kigler is gonna be tanked at the exit, so over there. Molgar with tanking where we're standing pretty much, or over here by these spike things is also pretty commonplace, or by this smoke thing over here. That's also where you can tank Molgar. Blind Eye the Seer, you just kill him pretty much where he stands. You of course don't want to be close to Kigler, so it will probably pull out roughly to the middle of the room, like roughly there. Make sure.
Is Tremor down for the whole fight, or does he only fear after his ads are dead?
I think it can fare whenever, but I've only seen it once you're actually fighting him. But I'm actually not sure. Okay, so I'm gonna sort out the group. we're gonna have Swift Hand, Medvi, Spark in the same group. It's gonna be no good way to do this, I think. But I think this will be the best way possible. Now we have lots of healing on the main group. So before we pull, we're all gonna stand together and then get commanding shout on group 1. And we need an imp as well. Sorry.
Can we do some Hellstones?
Yeah, I think we already have one, but let's get more. All right, can we repeat the misdirects? Say no, you still got them?
I got the Kitara.
Okay.
Orcnus is
Yep, Fudge, MD Spark, on Mulgar. Yep, true.
Pop consumables.
I'd love a countdown because I need some time to get into bear form.
Yeah, and Medvi needs to be closer for commanding shout, etc. You need to have. Yeah, you already have commanding shout. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like everybody has consumed now, so it's good.
Okay, can group 1 stack on me, and I will drums when we do the pull timer.
I have to stay in one place. I can't really move.
Yeah, okay.
Once.
Okay, I will drum the rest of the group. So if you stand together, we do the pull timer, and then we press the drums right before, so everyone has it. All right.
Ready?
So my spell will land at 0
Yeah, that works.
or not.
Okay, that's a ninja, but let's go.
Keep X and Skull together.
More heals on Medvi.
Why did it just start moving on you?
I'm dead.
Nope.
Try to get Crush down, and we'll see if we can recover this.
He's down. Do you want me to reincarn and lost my group?
You could do that. Okay, bigger heals now.
On for
Nice.
first kill.
It's something.
I think, Medvi, that you must have either missed to spell steal or something.
Two consecutive spell steals were resisted.
Oh, okay.
So yeah.
Yeah, also the position on him was very bad. I got bit
Yeah, I
loaded,
mean, he
two
didn't get the
tanks
pull,
and
so
blast
he
knives and
ran.
shit. Yeah.
Yeah, Medvi didn't get the pull, so yeah, I died to the blast nova
Yeah,
because it was in the middle of the room.
also I think my shield hit him at the start, so I took a blast of fireball from him. But other than that, good job.
Nice.
First
Yeah.
try.
Yeah, it was
Nice
good
one,
recovery. I mean, it's really hard to if the pull is scuffed, it's hard to get a good kill or get a kill, but it's still good recovery.
I mean, it's the first try, so it's just gonna go better from here.
Famous last words.
Yeah, that's what we've been saying for like
Yeah.
an entire expansion, right?
So I just want to say something in regards to loot. So we'll try to make sure that the biz items goes to the ones that they're biz for, because there's quite a lot of difference in the gear utilization. So you need to know what your biz are, and you should consider rolling on something that's not your biz. Just gonna say that out loud. Yeah, if you know that something is not your biz when you're rolling on it, then consider just writing it or prior it to the ones for whom it is biz. But grats for Sphere.
Can we continue clearing the trash while we do the loot?
Yes, of course.
So for me, there are shoulders that are better, but because I've gone for the primal strike, which is more attack power, the cyclone shoulders are actually my bis. So I can roll on them, yeah?
Yes. It's just we don't want to put gear that can be replaced on somebody, right? Where other can actually use it for the rest of the phase. So.
Yeah, I understand.
Grats, Dilgaf.
Grats, Billy.
I put the roars are now in group 1 because Swift Tank can use the
Bonley, can I get the non-fear thing, fear ward? Yeah, you can tell how much priest I'm playing.
Yeah, who's that?
Sorry, that's spark proof.
There's a patrol here. Should be coming around the corner, but I think it's quite slow. I don't know. Can you mind vision and see if you can see the patrol around the corner? Oh no, this is the patrol. Okay, here. It's this one. I thought it was a triple pack.
It's just
There
one.
might be one later on.
Moving
That's
closer, guys.
The definition of hiding in plain sight.
Yeah, stand behind it and it won't charge.
Other. Not so close that you got cleaved, but
Ah, right. They call for help. That was well. I knew I forgot something.
moving closer again. Both one of these can charge.
Yeah, both of them. Can someone please taunt the other one?
Yeah, it is taunted now.
Bring them together again.
Careful now, they cleave.
Be careful for the cleave. Don't stand in front of it.
Just move a little bit. There are many healers, many DPS. Can stop for 1 second.
Oh, there's the other patrol.
Move up, come on.
It's just to make it smoother so we don't waste time on flasks, etc. By resting and such.
Pulling a bit back here so we don't get feared into Gruul.
Good idea.
You get some mana first.
The square mark is not.
So what you're saying is that you don't want to do a Shaylee into Gruul?
Square is triangle, I would say. So Swift, pick up the blue one. That is now a triangle.
Now let me get some aggro before you start DPSing, please.
So turn them all the same way, please, so we can stand behind them.
Maybe we can start hearing something about the tactics for next class.
Yeah, compared to Molgar, Gruul is quite a joke actually when it comes tactics wise. He has really, I think, 3 or 4 things we need to worry about. So first one is he has a hateful strike that he hits number 2 in melee range. It's like 18-yard range. It's actually quite far. So if you're number 2 on threat and your name is not Swifthand, you should stop DPS immediately, or else you will risk getting one shot, and that's bad because mechanic number 2, he has an ability called Grow, which every 45 seconds, I think, he will increase in size and increase in damage. So this is a DPS race. So DPS that dies needlessly risk wiping this. It's not just tank and spank. We need to kill him before he reaches, I would guess, 12, 13 grow. At that point, the hateful strike will one-shot Swifthand. And that's very bad.
It's 30 seconds. We have 6.
Okay, it's 30 seconds. Yeah. So mechanic number 3 that will kill you is Shatter. Every minute he will slam the ground and fling people around. When that occurs, you must be far away from other players, because after a few seconds you will turn to stone and then shatter, which will deal damage, more damage the closer you are. And the damage is physical, which means priests should have inner fire up. If you're in a really bad spot, I don't want to say use armor pots and such, but if you can quickly swap to ice armor as a mage, for example, or demon armor as a warlock, that will help tremendously. After the shatter, do not heal the raid. Only heal the 2 tanks that are tanking, because there should be no damage at all that you're supposed to be taking. There will be cave-ins, it's called. It's things on the ground. It looks like it's rocks. I think it's supposed to be a falling animation. I don't know if it is. But you will take damage if you stand in it. So if you're low in health, just move out of it. Use a health stone or bandage or something. But the healers needs to heal the 2 tanks, because if there's a hateful strike before the tank is fully healed up, or Gruul does a crushing blow or whatever it might be, the tanks will die. Another mechanic that will kill the tanks is called reverberation. It's a 5-second silence that is on some random timer. I don't know what it is. Important part here is that HOTS are kept up on the tanks at all times. That's why the 2 druids are on different tanks, so they can have rolling HOTS up at all time. I guess the easiest way is just to keep a life bloom going. It should be enough to heal those 5 seconds. Yeah, that's pretty much it. There's nothing much more to this fight. If you survive the shatter, once we have gone through 1 round with the shatter, that's the entire fight. Then it's just up to you to survive it, and then kill the boss before he grows and kills us.
Can you explain that mechanism again? So when he shatters, we need to move range 15 of each other, or how was that?
The farther away you are, the better. I don't know what the min range is for no damage, but in essence, it's work like this. Melee wants to go inwards, or if you're really far out, you want to, of course, stay out. Healers want to stay in this in the middle part, while ranged DPS wants to move outwards towards the walls. And tanks obviously needs to move close to pick up Gruul.
And he always does the shatter after he does his knockback, doesn't he?
Yeah, you fly around, and then immediately after people fly around, you will start turning to stone.
Turning to stone slows you.
Yeah, so you won't have much time to, once people are starting to fly around, you won't have much time to move away.
And just to double check, I just want to turn him around where he stands now.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, exactly.
I want to
You
be-
just face him the other way. And Swift Hand stands on this side. And then we have the positions in the assignments where the healers are, so we can reach around the room. And
I shared for you to see if you want to see.
Thank you.
No problem.
okay, so this is not a hard boss. If we wipe, it's most likely either due to tanks getting clapped by growth, or we're not healing fast enough after shatter, or DPS dying, or healers dying due to shatter.
I think you just try to find a spot where no one is standing by.
Yeah. As I said, if you get flung out way to the walls, perhaps stay there. Otherwise, you probably want to move. Tanks at least wants to move inwards, but otherwise, just use the rest of the room. Also, during the fight, make sure that ranged DPS move up to the north side of the room. That's usually underused quite a lot. Like this room is huge. There should be no reason to die on shatter.
And remember that you have to stay below the second tank, because it does
Yeah, you need to stay under number 2, otherwise you will get hateful strike and die.
All right, let's try this.
Are we losting at the start? Drums and lost?
No, not if it's a threat fight. Then we wait 30 seconds.
No. Roarsor, do you have drums?
Yeah, I got drums, yeah.
Okay. Then Solo, do you have drums?
No, not yet.
Oh, okay. Is there any other shaman or anyone else with drums? Oh, or Orknus, you have drums, right? Yeah, okay. Then group 1 and group 3 just stand together at the start, and you both drum at the start. So both Spark and Swift Hand gets drums at the start. We will use Bloodlust after the first shatter.
Okay, I'll drums just before the timer hits for the countdown, yeah?
After actually for drums, yes. For the Bloodlust, we pop it after the shatter damage has gone out. If there's not a million people dead. All right. So get some buffs on the pets.
You want me to use drums on pull?
Yeah, when the pull timer reaches 0. So Swift Hand needs to stack up a little bit more. Okay, pull timer coming up.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Damn, he grunts a lot.
I think you want to stand on the back of the boss, Swift.
Just watch out for the stones, and it should be fine.
It could probably help to, at some point, have a hunter misdirect to Swift as well, just to increase his threat.
Yeah. Orkness, you do misdirect. And then Mara does the next one. Okay, there's Shatter. Spread out, spread out.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh.
What? Okay.
Just take the time here to check out the room. There is so much space on the walls that wasn't used.
I fall down far, far away from everyone.
18 yards is the minimum, isn't it? For no damage.
It's something like this.
Just do a /18 and you can see it. Or /range 18.
Maybe have misdirection again on Swift.
Yeah, I just chain it. Let's call out the next one.
Down for 1 more minute.
Yeah. Orkness is on cooldown. Mara's on cooldown. Vash, do you have?
I didn't lock because I assumed it was a waste, the Briar.
So here's the silence, reverberation. Yeah, nice work with the dots. Slam.
4, 3, 2, 1.
It was better.
Yeah, but there are like half the rest left, so...
Yeah, we...
Brownie, move.
We keep
Brownie,
going
move.
to practice. It's fine.
Yeah, this is... I mean, it's not a complicated fight.
No, and there's a 1 whole minute to heal up the raid. But it's a DPS race, so it's at 5 growth now at 60%.
When are we wiping blood growth?
Whenever Swift Hand or Spark gets 1 shot. So Swift Hand currently looks like he's taking 70% of his health.
But I mean, for the later stacks, I'm guessing a warrior can also pop like Last Stand and...
Yeah, of course. So when you notice that it's starting to get very close to one-shotting, you pop Last Stand and stuff to survive it.
Not now, of course, right?
Oh, we should probably save it for the next try.
Yeah. I am fairly certain people are over-aggroing Swift on Fret. That's where people are dying now.
Well, ranged kind of over-aggro, right?
No, if you're close enough, you will still get one shot. But yeah, it's like on Patchwork.
Well, yeah, but if you're ranged and you're not close, like...
Yeah, then it doesn't matter. No.
Right.
Okay, that's a one shot. So
Yeah,
eight stacks. Yeah, eight stacks is too little. We're never gonna kill him. If you don't only survive 8 stacks, we need to replace you. Either Spark needs to be off tanking, or we need to put Keitara or something.
But don't you generally have the Prod Warrior intervening, the one who's taking the hatefuls?
I mean, I was also not using a second Iron Shield potion here since half the raid was
Yeah,
dead.
no, but I mean, it wasn't you dying; it was Swift dying.
Oh, okay.
On stack 8. That's way too soon.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I understand.
Let's do like one more try. I would do a dry try and stuff to see where we can go and figure out the tanks and stuff.
All right.
And the range for the shatter.
Yeah, because...
Yeah, that's not a bad idea, actually.
Yeah, so we do a dry run and then see how it goes, and then we go all in if we feel we got it under control.
Yeah, just for people to find where they can run for the...
Yeah, we need to get the shatter under control. I tried to link in the chat how much friendly fire we took, which is an insane amount.
I'm confused because I was topping that list. I'm confused if I should, because I'm charging back.
Yeah.
No, you're doing the right thing. It's people that's not supposed to go close to the tanks.
It's the rest of us.
I didn't say anything, but I marked up the tanks so people know where not to go close to. I mean, because if the tanks die, the fight is over all at once. So, and the tanks needs to be close to him at once because we don't really want to move him around.
Yeah, you shouldn't try to run back to your original position. You should simply try to move away. And that's usually towards the wall.
Wow, 18 yards is long. It's much longer than I thought it would be.
Yeah, but you're not getting one shot if someone is in 18 yards. But if there are like 3 people within 10, you probably die.
Yeah, like I got on the second shatter, I got almost no damage, so it reduces a lot. But the first one, I don't know what the hell happened there.
Well,
I fought
for
them away
example,
and now it's got one shot.
On one of them, I was at like 16 yards away from Vash, and we both took 2.5k health for just that. So it's a lot of damage the more people you have.
One person is not so bad, but if there's 2, you're almost dead. If it's 3, you're probably dead.
Yeah, they don't even need to be that close to you.
I mean, I think that's the good thing about having a dry run as well, because people can find a position where they can most likely move back to every single time.
No, but you're randomly flung and you have very
Oh.
limited time to where to
I
move.
see, I see.
There's no set place where you're flung to.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
So it's RNG, baby.
Well, I mean, we got him to 40% with half a raid, so it should be no problem.
Yeah, I'm just worried about Swift and Older dying on 8 stacks. I feel like it's way too soon.
Well, we can try other tanks or I don't know what, or intervening.
I mean, when I was off tanking, I think I made it to at least 11, maybe 12 before I died.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Like from what I've seen, like Even in Dungeon Blues, people survive to like 10, 11 without a problem.
Was it a crush in Swift
Oh.
then?
Yeah, I was about to ask.
Because if it is, you need
Okay, you were hit for 11, but you got 16,000 health, so you were missing heals then, I guess. Is that the problem?
Yeah, that might be it.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. You were not one shot. It was you simply died due to lack of healing. Okay, but then it's fine. Then it's fine.
Yeah, there's 8 seconds between the hits, and he wasn't chopped up.
Yeah, of course. Then it's not a tank problem. That's a healer problem.
Yeah, I died early.
Yeah, me too.
Because I tried to run in again, and then I got killed on the way.
Yeah. Okay. Let's do like this then. Now on pull, we do Vash misdirects on Spark, and Orc misdirects on Swift.
Yeah.
After that, Mara does on Swift as well, and then Nerdbird does on Spark. So we get an initial threat lead.
You want me to go on Spark after I do one on Swift, or was that someone else?
No. Vash does on Spark first, and then you do on Swift. After those two sets are done, Mara does on. What did I say? Did I say Swift or did I say Spark? On Swift, yeah. Then Mara does on Swift, and Nerdbird does on Spark. So we get 2 sets out immediately to hopefully get some threat lead. Yeah, and we will mark the healers because the healers needs to be in range of the tanks. So run away from the healers. Or I would guess anyone with a mark.
Yeah, so remember we're doing a dry run, right? So don't pop your consumes. Unless you really want to.
Well, most persist through that anyway.
Yeah, if you're using a flask. Is that really biz for you? Not to use the other ones? Or is it just practical?
It's good enough on the progression runs, I'd say.
Guys, I have a question about MD because I hear something about some order. Does it matter what order do we have on misdirections? We can just place 2 misdirections on Spark and 2 misdirections on Swift immediately, right? We don't,
No, I think you can only have 1 misdirect at a time. It will overwrite, I think.
but it's not a buff that we put on a tank, right?
It is.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
That's why there is an order to it. I think it will just cancel the
Okay,
other
sorry.
hunters as misdirect if you have done, or if you do it at the same time.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, let's try this again. Stack up at the beginning. We'll pop drums at the beginning. Then we move to positions.
Let's roll.
You can move. There's way more room on the sides, and up north as well. Left, right side top has 1 or 2 people.
Try to ping on the minimap so people can see.
Up there, it looks like it's empty. Okay, good job. No one died. Heal tanks. Heal tanks.
Bloodlust.
Bloodlust.
What's your threat now?
Solo mode, you're standing in shit.
Mondino.
Depending on how much longer you have on your misdirects, I think that Swift could use some more.
Ognus is on 40-second
Yeah.
cooldown.
Throw all misdirects that you get up now on Swift. Spark has a huge threat lead.
Thank you.
You're so
He's a
beautiful,
beast.
Spark. You're both beauty and the beast. Oh my god.
I'm so dead.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Ognus dead, Mar dead.
I got thrown into such a shit position.
Combat with Shaman.
If there's a combat res, I could take it. We're 2 healers down.
This step is too low.
Thank you.
Growth in 2 seconds.
Yeah, he was at 8 stacks on this part last time, on the same percent, so this is good.
Yeah, we're way ahead in terms of damage. Montino, you're standing in shit.
I think it's very hard to see.
You get a debuff.
There's clouds on the
And you can also get the add-on called GTFO that will it will warn you.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Good spread, good spread.
That was perfect.
Heal tanks, heal tanks.
I'll see if I can get a combatress out the next shatter.
How about no?
Go for Mara then, if you can.
I'll see who is in range actually.
Looking good, boys. Oh.
Do we have another misdirect for Swift?
Not sure.
Combat rest one of the hunters, then it should be.
Oh, Spark.
Shit.
You're close to me. Battle as well.
Get Spark up, get. Ah, damn it.
Can try to burn him.
Yeah, just try.
Push.
Did we use Bloodlust?
Keep Baldy up.
Yeah, we
he's,
use Bloodlust.
He's taking Hatefuls.
Yeah, he won't survive. He will die instantly.
200,000.
But keep Swift hand up and just use the melee as cannon fodder and try to kill him.
Do what you can to
You
kite
have
him.
90,000 to do.
Come on.
70,000. 50. 20. 10.
I'm gonna go with great job.
Good job.
Yes.
Well done.
Damn.
What did we get?
DPS gloves and Eye of Gruul.
Nice.
Yeah, Eye of Gruul is really nice.
But no dragon spine.
No.
It's so fucking insane. Chance on hit.
It's bis
Go
even
loot,
until
master.
Sunwell, so
It's like GFT, right?
Yeah.
Again, consider if it's your bis or if you have
Can you
other bis
already
items.
do a portal to Shatrath to go there? Because we have flasks.
We will go to.
Yeah, I'm doing a portal to Shatra now. If anyone needs.
Don't forget if you're on the attunement quest to loot the item from him.
What?
Good call. Poor Sina.
Yeah, we're gonna do some practice runs in Magtheridon.
Why not Kieran
Nice.
runs?
It's not actually a very hard boss.
It's the cubes that require a bit of coordination, right?
I also say he's bugged at the moment because he does the Blast Nova twice sometimes, which is absolutely fucked up.
Swift hand, I guess you're the only one for those, right?
It's actually a main spec. I have tier 4 gloves.
Alright.
Wouldn't be fair to roll, roll it as main.
But I guess if you already have your bis, then they go for D.
Yeah, but surely someone takes it for ret off spec or something.
Yeah. Give them to Org Ball so he can do some quests, maybe?
No, my off spec is healing.
Yeah, give them to Swift then.
Just take the portal. I'll bring the loot.
It's a shame we don't have a Holy Priest.
I don't even know where my Faradon's lair is.
It's
Hellfire.
beneath the Hellfire dungeons, right?
Citadel.
Yeah, when you do the blood furnace, when fighting the last boss, you can look at my Faradon down below.
I only heard Mag Fagadon.
Slip of the tongue.
It's at Bulby.
Freudian slip, right?
Yeah.
Congrats, Brownie.
Thank you. Or why? Well. Did we prepare groups for the?
No, I didn't. I didn't have time to do it. I will do it now though.
Because you said it was an easy boss, but it looks like if everybody is not coordinated, it could go really wrong.
Yeah, I mean it's clicking the cubes that's hard, right? And it's just if you're somewhat decently coordinated, you can do it pretty easily. But then you have to deal with the after it goes into the third phase where the ceiling collapses. He all of a sudden just starts casting it again, and then you all die. That's I don't know. You need to have like a group ready for in case there is a bonus clicking round. But hopefully it won't happen. I've heard it happening and heard not happening any longer. Some say you should wait until he actually starts channeling the blast nova instead of interrupting it when he's trying to cast it. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, I mean, we killed the Gruul on a dry run, so maybe we can do a dry run and nuke it as well.
Yeah, Megatherodon is not. It's not a very hard boss. I'll start writing the groups.
Do we still need a range 18?
No.
No.
Is it okay if I just take a bio and some coffee?
Absolutely. You can, if you have flask going, log off or something as well. This will take a while. Like, give me 5 minutes to prepare.
No.
Unacceptable.
Oh, there's trash here.
Yes, the trash is like harder than the boss.
Yeah, it's supposed to be harder.
Oof.
Yeah, the trash are insane.
I mean, rightfully so, they are keeping him down here.
The trash is boss level, by the way.
It is?
Yes, they are actually bosses.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Wow. That's crazy.
Spark, what are you talking about? Oh, no, it's not Spark. Jesus Christ.
What? Are you talking-
Nothing. For some reason, I always mistake you with Sin.
Yeah, them Swedes always sounding alike.
Yeah.
So if you didn't try it out yet, we're gonna try to use something called That's My Biz. And the idea is that you kind of add the items that you want the most for your gear optimization, because there's quite a lot of items to pick between. So kind of try to add what you think is your best item, and we'll look at that when looking at whether or not we should give an item to one person or another down the road. Maybe we're not doing it here in the beginning because it's pretty equal upgrade for everybody, but we will start to use that. So and just it would be nice if people started to use that to actually log what they have of gear and then what their biggest upgrade is at the moment. It's the nice idea is that you also get to form a picture of what kind of gear you're actually looking to get.
So we can actually run this with 4 tanks, which is quite nice. The question is if we should. We probably should.
So are we going to start or?
Yeah, I'm just preparing the groups. Takes a while, you know.
We'll try to prepare this in advance. I just don't think we thought we would get the first one down so easy.
It's up. The assignments are up. It's the same shit as previous. So let's log back in, buff up, and then we start with the trash.
On my way.
So are we buffing up, or are we putting up for the trash if it's that high?
If you have elixirs, I would not recommend it. But if you have stamina food buffs, you should probably use them. So these trash have AoE Shadow Bolt volley. They are like the trash in Nax, you know, Ferlina trash. But you can't just blow them up. They have a lot of health.
And I think they def coil the tank as well.
Yeah, it's Death Coil stuff. I'm not sure if we can use groundings. It might be worth trying, see if it works. They also have an enormous amount of dots. They blast the entire raid pretty much with Shadowward Pain. Number one pry on these are interrupts. Everything needs to be interrupted. No assignments. Just everything needs to be interrupted.
Handle it.
Okay. Yeah, we have shadow protection on everyone. Could we see the patrol? It went right past us right now. I don't know how long time it takes for it to go around.
They don't go all around. They
No,
stop.
they don't. They don't, right? But how long can we kill the first pack before the patrol goes right into us?
Generally
I
don't.
miss having my.
You pull this pack all the way up.
Yeah, exactly. But
If everyone moves up, then I can cat form and pull.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's see what
We
happens.
can empty up.
D.
They won't shoot us at all.
no, the cost is ranged. So if we will stay up here and then wait for them to come up, and then we can fight them on the stairs here. That should be no problem, unless we get Steph coiled into the patrol. But okay. Let's go up here, and then we pull them up
It's easy
here.
to line our side up here.
Yeah, so let's pull while the patrol's not here.
Yeah, go.
I'll pick up the star.
I'll take the cross.
I don't know actually the
careful.
proper tactics for doing this trash.
You want to spread them for some reason as well? I don't remember why.
No, I think you want to just stack them up and Curse of Tongues and interrupt everything they do.
But can they be stunned? They're immune to stun.
I think they're immune to stun, but they can be interrupted.
Yeah, okay, they can.
That is not a rain of fires, a move.
Next time, maybe we should assign interrupts to the marks.
Do you think it's needed?
We could as well. I mean, we have 3 dead people.
I mean, there's like 6 DPS shamans and a rogue and a warrior.
But that's why it's easy to just say you're on that target, you're on that target, you're on that target, you're on that target.
Otherwise, everyone uses their kicks and then they're on cooldown.
I think the melee can handle the splitting.
It's a good thing to have sorted out anyway, like for general rule of rating.
I'll wait for the patrol, by the way.
Can't really see
They're
them.
coming up now.
They're gonna come from the left. Yeah, on their way.
Yeah.
Okay, we can move up. We can move up, and we'll fight them around this corner here.
Who's tanking Skull?
Spark is tanking Skull.
That rain of fire isn't ours.
I just figured out that the misdirection can't be overwritten.
Yep.
Oh, you can't overwrite it.
Nope.
It says a more powerful spell, right?
Yes. So I guess there is a more powerful hunter than me here.
Of course.
So everyone.
Damn.
There, you got it.
It wouldn't be a raid if we're not making fun of Sinner, right? Our most beloved character.
Okay, let's go left and then we go right. We need to kill all of these trash bags, by the way.
Swift, which one are you tanking?
None of them at the moment, mate.
Alright.
I'm just interrupting on X.
Should be a triangle, should be a skull cross triangle for the marks. And that should be Spark, Guitar, and Swift then.
Well, there was a star, so I decided to pick that up.
It works, I guess. Can use Mass Dispel, by the way, to get rid of the Shadowward Pain. True.
Lore-wise, why are they making us a rock fly? Is there a point for this?
They are sucking the fell out of the ground.
That sounds kinky.
The flying rocks are just a byproduct of it.
Ah, I see.
Now it makes sense.
Oh yeah, it's floating even when the fell isn't being sucked, so to say.
Exactly.
Hey.
Melee move.
If the trash is harder than all the
Can
rest,
someone revive, or?
then the boss is not very hard.
No, but the ads before my third on you see the 5 ads? They are definitely harder than McTerriton. Especially the 5th one.
Oh, they're even boss marked. Okay.
The ones we fought were that as well.
They are like the trash at the beginning of AQ.
Yeah. So here, the one right in front of us, that cube and the channeler, that's number 3. That's going to be Skull. The one that's marked cross, that's kill target number 2.
That's cube 4.
Cross is cube 4.
Cross is cube 4, yes.
Skull is 3, Moon is 2, and so forth, right?
Blue is 1, Moon 2, Skull 3, Cross 4, Green is 5.
Out
So
of simplicity, isn't it better to just mark the first one with
Can you
skull?
write that into the sheet? It makes it much more clear. Sorry.
That is how it is
He
written
has
in
mentioned
the
it in the sheet. In the
Not the mark.
This is
bottom
how.
part.
Yes, no, I mean.
It says cube, but not mark.
Fair.
do you want the marks instead? But because the marks are going to disappear.
Okay.
The reason I'm saying this is because you need to right now familiar yourself with the layout of this room. We're going to tank McTerriton facing north. Spark is going to be up there tanking him. So
Can
when
I
you
go
need
there
to
now?
move to your cube, you need to know exactly which cube you need to move to. That's why I haven't written marks, because these ads are going to die. You can move around the room freely as long as you don't right-click on one of the mobs, then you will start the encounter.
Think everyone should go and stay on his mark.
Not right now.
On his cube.
Oh yeah. As a practice thing.
Just to know where it
Yeah.
is.
As a practice thing. Yeah, you should go to your cube, so we know that you know what cube is yours. It should be 5 people at every cube. If you are not assigned to a cube, just go stand somewhere.
Stand at the entrance.
Swiftown, this is cube 4. You're at the wrong one.
No, we're supposed to be in cube 5.
No, this
Yeah,
is the cube 5.
This is cube 5.
Yeah.
I mean, this is where you're gonna be tanking Swift, but you're gonna be clicking on the other side later.
Okay, so green is cube 4 or
Green is 5.
Blue is 4.
No, blue is 1.
Sorry, that's my bad.
It goes counterclockwise, from left to right, so to speak.
Swiftown, have you looked at the assignment?
Nope.
Because you will be tanking the green one first when we fight them, but then later when we click the cubes, you're gonna be where the blue one is now.
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
I was supposed to go to the one I'm tanking, right?
No. We're going to the cubes which we are clicking when we're clicking the cubes in phase 2 and phase 3.
Okay.
Should be 4 at every cube, minimum. I think it looks right now. Can we see? There's 4 at least on every mark. Mark 5 looks good. I can't really see 4. Yeah, it looks busy over there. 3 looks busy. There's 4 people on the moon. 4 people on blue. Yep, okay. So those are the clicking positions. Remember where they are. McTerriton will throw you around the room with this ability. I don't know. It doesn't do any damage, just moves you around to confuse you. After he does that, you need to move to your cube, preferably even before. I will call it out when we should start moving. Melee has been strategically chosen to be close to blue and green, so cube 1 and 5. He has a frontal cleave, so be careful for that. Don't run straight through him at the front. He will murder you.
You want me to tank him right at the wall, or should I
Yeah.
keep in the middle of the room?
He has a knockback, so you should be against the wall, right?
Yeah. Not you. It's like on Gruul, but you will get. It's like you're jumping around randomly.
Okay, but I need to be at the
Yeah,
wall.
yeah, exactly. Otherwise, you will risk cleaving people if you get thrown around.
No problem.
Yeah. So the ads are very nasty. They're pretty much like the ads we just fought, in that they have a Shadow Bolt volley that does massive amounts of damage that needs to be interrupted. So Curse of Tanks on all of them. How we're gonna tank these is that we're gonna tank Skull and Cross right here at the entrance by the cube number 3. Spark are gonna pick up both. When one is dead, we simply move to the other one. Then we're gonna move to Moon, and then we are gonna move to Blue. We simply take them whatever closest they are. But when they are not being killed, you should drag them away to the corner. So you tank Blue and Moon over here, basically, because they will try to heal each other. But if they're far enough away from each other, they won't reach. So you can completely ignore the mechanic. Same thing with Green. You pretty much tank Green where he is until we get to him and try to kill him.
Yeah, since I wasn't in any of the groups, I'm confused which numbers I should, or which colors I should pick. Because when I pick up the ads, the boss won't be active, right?
Yeah. So when we pick up the ads, we have a few minutes. I think it's 2 to kill them before Magtheridon becomes active, which is why you are tanking the first 2, so we can guarantee that at least you are free when Magtheridon is released. So Spark, you pick up Skull and Cross, and you tank both of them here at the start. Initially, they don't hurt too much, but everyone that dies of the ads, the other ads get more and more powerful. So the 5th ad that Swifttime will be tanking will hit pretty much as hard as Magtheridon. It will hit like crazy, and the Shadow Bolt volley becomes faster and faster for every kill as well.
Is it a reliable tactic to kill them at once?
No, in that
Heal
case
to full, if I remember right.
Yeah, exactly. If they get one heal through, it heals back to full, and you need to have a massive amount of interrupts in order to interrupt everything they do. If you fight them 1 or 2 at a time, we have enough interrupts to simply shut it down every single cast they do. If 1 or 2 casts goes through at the beginning when we're fighting 2, it's not the end of the world. It's not so bad. Additionally, these guys summon Infernals, big red angry dudes like on Prince, but these do not stand still. They will instead bolt for the closest healer and murder them. So we need to banish them or fear them, depending on how many they are. If you simply keep them banished or feared, they will eventually just disappear. I think it's 2 banishes and they just despawn, so you don't have to even think about them. Can also hunters can also put down freezing traps and trap them if they're running around. So hunters just keep them down, preferably out of range of the channelers, so they don't run in and trigger them. So that's the ads. Well, for Magtheridon itself, it's basically you put them against the wall, you hit them, don't stand in fire. When DBM screams to click, you need to be at your cube, and when you click it, you click it once. You can't double click it. You don't click and then move. If nothing happens, you simply click once and you wait. If you're close to dying, because when clicking the cube will drain health, if you're close to dying, don't die, obviously. But as long as it has been interrupted, you can keep holding it because it will take extra damage, like 400% or something, when everyone is channeling. But if you're close to dying, don't overdo it. At 30% health, he will enter phase 3. At that point, the ceiling will collapse and deal like a few thousand damage. It does quite a lot of damage, actually, to everyone. And we need to make sure that we have... we can't bring him down to 30% before we have just finished one of the clicking. and the next group. So if let's say group 2 has just clicked, group 3 needs to be in position already for interrupting again, because it might reset when he goes into phase 3 for some reason. If that
Is this a bug or a feature?
I think it's a bug. Okay.
So
It's not.
When we click the ad, when we click the cube, how long do we stay at the cube for? Will it just, is it like a channel and then it will stop?
Yeah. It's like a 5-second channel or something like this.
Right.
So if you have DBM, it will do the big air horn sound, and when it does that sound, you click and then you hold it, and it will drain some of your health. If you have full health, you can hold it for the entire duration, no problem. If you have low in health, you obviously need to interrupt Magtheridon or will die. But as soon if you don't kill yourself to get Magtheridon some bonus damage, there's no point. It's better to stay alive and have the channel interrupt early. But try to keep it up as long as possible, because it will do a lot of damage. Other than that, in phase 3, there's going to be stuff on the ground. It looks like rubble. If you stand in it, it's going to fall down debris in your head and deal like 20,000 damage. It will one-shot you. So watch your feet in phase 3. But if we get through a click phase in phase 3, we have pretty much killed him. That's the gist of it. It's just that if one person fucks up a cube clicking, we're dead.
But the rubble, would that summon on a person, or does it just summon on random location? Just to make sure that you're not close to the cube, if it should correlate to when we need to use them. Did you understand?
1 second, I just need to answer Whisper. What was it the Infernals you were asking about?
No, I was asking about like when we were on phase 3 with Magtheridon.
Yeah.
He will have stuff falling from the roof. Is that summoned on a specific player, or is it just a random location?
I think it spawns on random players. I don't think it just spawns randomly in the room. I think it will always target a player, but it's just a random player and then you move out of it. I think that's how it works.
Yeah, so does that mean that you shouldn't stand close to the cube just in case you need to use the cube close to it? So
absolutely. You shouldn't stand on the cube before you actually need to click, in case one of these cave-ins spawn right on top of the cube, because then you die. Yeah, absolutely true.
So if you understood all that, are you feeling ready?
And I want to remind everyone that when you're clicking the cube, you're only clicking once, and you're holding it as long as possible, because while we're clicking it, he takes extra damage.
I'm just I need a go through try.
I take it if you're the one that's...
Okay, it seems like everyone has not seen the assignment sheet that was linked on Discord. If you haven't seen it, you need to go to it immediately and look at it. Because as I said, if one people does not know where to go or in what order to click, like if you're clicking the first one, the second one, third one, fourth one, then we're all dead. There's no point in doing this then. Everyone needs to have do their responsibilities here. Yeah, it's linked in the Gruul and Magtheridon channel. It's at the bottom of the sheet as well. You can keep that Google Doc bookmarked as well. We're using the same sheet every week. We just add a new working page or whatever it's called. All right, I think we have talked enough. Let's get some practice. I will do a read check. Click yes if you have read the sheet.
quick question: are we pulling cross at the same time as skull, or
Yeah. We misdirect cross to spark.
All right. Okay.
The misdirect is also in the sheet.
Yep.
But you said that these mobs will die from the start,
Yeah,
right?
we kill these mobs before Magterion, preferably.
Okay.
So none of these
But I'm
marks are
still-
there when we fight the mob, or when we
But
fight them.
but am I still standing here for now?
No. You need to tank skull and cross right here at the door, and then we drag the other mobs to the corner.
I feel like Grandpa trying to learn how to use an email.
I have a question about misdirections, because from the spreadsheet I see that Orknus and then Nerdbeard should misdirect on the cube for add, and what about Mara and Vaj? So should we also misdirect after them, or should we wait?
You do it when Magterion comes loose, and then you do it in order to get Spark a fret lead.
Okay.
Yep.
Let's go before we have to rebuff.
Yep. Get into position. I will do a pull timer. We can stack up for drums. So stack up the ones that are not tanking or healing, the ones tanking far away. Stack up. Oh, we already started.
I don't think I have a healer here.
Oh, it's my mistake.
Do we have someone to interrupt cross?
That someone pick up Moon.
I think Mandino disconnected.
I'm back. Sorry for the video not being on.
No problem.
Guess so Moon is loose.
Yeah, the tanks die. I was totally out of position at the start of the fight.
I think no one was ready for that actually.
No, it was a big ninja pull. I don't know what happened.
In case someone dies and he need to click a cube, he should call it out on Discord. With cube and group.
Yeah. Generally speaking, though, you shouldn't really die once we enter phase 2 when he's loose.
Phase 1 is the hardest part, really.
Yeah, it is. The only other thing that will kill you is, of course, the cubes. Also, you can't use bubble while you are clicking, or you can't be in bubble while clicking. Discovered during the beta.
Yeah, there was some abuse during the or the classic when it was live, where you could like bubble and do it channel eternally or something like that. A bug. So they changed that once.
Maybe.
Yeah, on private servers you could bubble while clicking, or click while bubbled, but people actually wiped during the beta, for that reason.
Because the fight was changed. You could first channel for like 40 seconds, and you took damage the first 10 seconds. So if you immune that, you can just stand there and channel.
Yeah, they changed Mechtherion quite a lot.
I mean, the cubes didn't work half the fucking time.
Oh yeah.
We had so many wipes. Like we could see all 5 beams on him, and he just blasted us.
We can go in right again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They won't do anything until you right click them.
And everyone should really start at the door.
No, but we need the tanks and healers in place in the
Yeah,
corners.
but all the DPS should be in the start.
Okay, so we're not
yeah.
standing out there interrupting things.
No, the only things you're interrupting is the 2 at the moment you're killing, and then you drag 1 out, and then you kill that one. So you drag all the things that you're killing to the door to outrange the other mobs. But it's important to note here that we will probably not really be able, like 1 healer will not be able to keep up with Swift Hand when 3 is dead. That's simply not possible. They will deal too much damage.
Healer should probably be prepared to move into the room right away. Like on top of Magfaradon. When they start dying.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
But move away when he's about to spawn, because he aggroes on the first person he sees.
Okay. Move into the room a bit more. Frisfia.
Yeah, the door closes.
Yeah, Vash, that looks good. Alright, let's do pull timer.
Look alive!
Nice.
You're welcome.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Got fear.
An oopsie there, Mandino.
Yeah. I didn't think I could manage to pull thread, to be honest.
Moon and Square now.
Or heals on Swift on. Whoever was healing Spark now move to Swift on.
Keep Curse of Tongue up if it's possible.
They don't seem to be healing to full health at least.
Material spawns in like 10 seconds.
Kill the last ad first.
Okay, Keitara and Frisfia both have clickers.
Yeah, so unless somebody rescues me, somebody will have to click. So...
Away. Bye.
Spark got clap.
Yeah, it's a lot of damage.
Yeah.
We aren't quick enough on the ads, are we?
No, I don't think so. But okay, next, wipe it up, and we will.
You can try clicking.
So here's the mechanic that happens before the blast nova. So after this, you need to move to your cube, and then you will start channeling it in right soon.
Way too early, Mandino.
Yeah.
If you have DBM, it will literally scream if you have Magteridon targeted.
98%. It's progress.
Now you need to channel. Or before that.
A DBM does a beep sound, and then you click. But there was people not in position because they were most likely dead. Yeah, okay. So this time we pop Bloodlust and pull, and we burn the mobs down before Magteridon spawns.
Tactics.
You should also call out when you're killing the two mobs, and we will drag one of them out. Like the heals shouldn't go through at all.
How long is actually the debuff are you taking from the cubes?
3 minutes.
Is 2 minutes? 3 minutes?
Yeah, it's 3, I think. It's enough that you need to have 20 clickers. It's not the nerfed version.
That's like 45 seconds or something like that, right?
It's 3 minutes.
Yeah, but the nerfed version.
Yeah, I think it's enough with 10 then, or something.
Where is everyone running? Aren't you? No, never mind.
No, we don't spawn. I remember spawning in Falcon Watch for this, but now we're spawning in Thrallmar. Maybe that's how it was. And these mobs really, really hit hard at the end. If you're not crush capped, they will absolutely smack you.
I tried channeling the cube a little bit, and I think it was around 900 HP each tick.
Yeah.
So it's not that horrible.
How long were we supposed to channel? As long as we can, all the way through, right?
Yeah, as long as you don't die, it's fine.
Okay, but we should interrupt if we're about to die.
Yes. Because if everyone is channeling, it will take massive amounts of bonus damage.
But he have a very long range time. Like 10 minutes after he's loose or something like that.
Yeah, but it's more of a healer issue, healer mana issue.
I take it if it's your turn to click and you're not full health, then take a health stone and a potion, yeah? Because it's going to benefit, isn't it?
Preferably, you want to use your health stones and such. If you're clicking in after the roof falls down, you need to be at pretty full health, otherwise you risk dying. So if you can, have health stone ready for that.
Right.
So this time we are popping last on pull.
We just need full mana and Katara, and we're ready to go.
You can do the full time.
Is there a point in kiting over the channelers on the other side to get all the mobs closer to each other?
Because then they will heal. That's why we
Okay,
drag
right.
corner, so we don't have to interrupt them immediately.
I see.
Did you get your buff, Mondino?
No.
Oh, Mondino needs salve. Okay, there we go. Okay, full timer.
Averia, are you here? You're the only one who didn't reply to the check.
Yeah, I'm here. I was just out of position.
Alright.
Could Bolby get that might instead of wisdom?
Oh, sorry, I forgot him.
Alright. Full timer 10.
Really nice burst on the ads.
You ready to pull the next?
Can move over whoever is next.
Little Tuna dead. I need someone to heal me.
Do we have a combatress?
I don't.
Okay, she's up. Whoever was healing Spark, move to Swift Hand. Swift Hand's dead.
Oh, that was a nice crit.
If another tank can pick this, be ready to pick this up because of this spawning.
Yeah, I will take it.
And make sure the way of Mag when he spawns in 10 seconds. Can you pick it up?
I took him, yeah.
Don't stand near the boss.
Ready with heals on Spark now.
Yeah, Hulu move, please.
Get to your positions.
Low and steady now, guys.
Be careful with Fret. Group 1, move to your positions after this. Okay, move to your positions. Make sure to have Megatherion targeted.
Heal clickers.
I think too early. My bad.
Click.
Someone run and click. Oh, you got it.
Bulby clicked. Bulby clicked.
Good save, Bulby.
Will we get new channelers throughout the fight, or are they?
This is the entire fight.
Okay.
Okay, so we need someone to replace both Medvi and Bulby. Okay,
Orcnus is ready.
Never mind.
Spark is dead.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to pop an Iron Shield potion when he does the knockback.
What do you mean replace me? I cannot click again.
No, you click again the next time. But how did you die? Did you die from channeling it?
Yes.
But how? Weren't you full health?
I were, but someone wasn't clicking, so I had to keep clicking.
Someone clicked too early. And we
Yeah, I
wasted
clicked
time.
too early. It was my fault.
Yeah, but did you click when the timer ran out
Yes,
or before
when the
DBM
timer
screen?
went.
Yeah, I mean, if you have Megatherion targeted and DBM screams, burp, you click.
Don't click before.
You don't click before that. You don't click
Yeah,
after.
just watch the timer. The timer went down and then I clicked.
Yeah, no. The timer is just a cooldown. Doesn't tell you he will use it.
It was a better try though, so.
Yeah,
no,
very
Yeah.
good try.
That's basically the entire fight. You just repeat that loop again and again and again and again.
I mean, I'm not a clicker here, but I'm guessing that keeping your cool when clicking is the key to this. Like just believing that the other ones will click as well.
Yeah, if you stress and fuck this up, it's a 100% a wipe. It's enough that one person fucks this up, or it can be, but it most likely is.
Also, I think there is no healer in the back where I am clicking.
No, I noticed that as well.
But you okay? So there's no healer at all over on cube 3.
I was full HP. I clicked when the hit started casting, and I still died.
Yeah, that's 6 seconds.
Well, we checked
Do
for a
you
long time though.
do you die from 6,000 damage?
One blast went through, by the way.
Oh, okay, okay.
Blast went through.
Yeah, each blast does a few thousand damage, so that's no surprise then that you died. Because I think if you're at full health, it's very hard to die from just clicking.
Did not want to let loose because I did not know if someone clicked the 5th one.
Yeah, that was also the correct. That was correct to do that.
Yeah, it was. It's not wrong to interrupt. I mean, you need to interrupt him. If you don't interrupt him, we all die. But that's
Yeah, we're learning.
Yeah,
it's all good.
This is what's called progressing.
Yeah, and I mean this is the hardest fight at the moment. Nightbane may be hard, but that's only because it hits hard. Like this is actually putting responsibility on everyone. There's like over 20 people with responsibilities in this fight. Kinda unique up to this point.
This is like the first and only time they did this with 20 people having responsibility.
4 horsemen.
No, 4 horsemen. It's maybe what is it? It's healers plus tanks. It's 15 people that needs to carry that fight. The DPS can go pretty sug. Yeah, if you have broken gear, go repair. I don't think we have any repair bots.
Is it worth me porting and buying another flask? Because I've only got 15 minutes on mine.
Yeah, if you need to, go for it.
But maybe we should just do
We
one
are
try.
waiting for 2 more hours.
I think trash will respawn soon as well.
I mean, isn't it better that we all repair at the same time then?
If you have broken gear, then yeah. But if we wipe one more time, we'll all go for repairs. Trash will probably respawn then as well.
Yep, good.
I don't know. No one has said anything about the repair bot, so I don't think we have one.
Swift, if you're not red, I think we can go.
Missing stamina.
I need wisdom as well.
We have 2 people outside.
Yeah, I had red gear, so I went to repair. I'm on my way back now.
Can probably go out and summon when it's faster. I'll go. Need one more. Swiftan is with me, so we're fine. But yeah, we made it through one phase, and all the other phases are identical to this.
So it's basically just the clicky thing.
Yeah. Yeah, you just need to click the cubes. If you can manage that, you can get through it. And also you need to time the debris falling down. So you need to push him to 30% when you have already done pretty soon, at least, before you do it a cube phase. Or you need to click and then bring it down to 30%, because otherwise people will probably die from the debris because they're low health from just having to click.
Oof, can I go in and fear everyone?
I don't think you should provoke them.
Ah, it's grumpy old Swedes. No. They are good people.
Is there anyone else that needs a summon? Guess not.
Oh, and let's make this a roll. If you get the Blessing of Wisdom or Blessing of Might you don't want, just click it off and I will give you the opposite.
Paladins.
I don't wanna miss anyone. They're class AoE buffs, so different specs are not allowed, apparently.
Does it cost a regen to cast the bigger ones?
Yes. But on the plus side, they give them then they buff every one of the same class in the entire raid.
How do you feel about that?
How long until we're ready to start?
Can probably start pretty soon. My bloodlust is at least up, so we have bloodlust for this pull as well.
Yeah, mine's up as well.
Okay, we bloodlust and pull this time as well.
Very here. Yeah, there you are. Good. We're all ready.
Sorry.
Yeah, I don't know if people aren't watching the threat, but I can't keep aggro on 2 mobs running away from me.
We'll play this one out. It will probably not go very well.
We don't have cursive tongues of these, so we can't interrupt them.
Okay, so what I mean with misdirection on the chat is that in the very beginning we have only two hunters misdirected, Orkness and Nerdbeard, and if the first phase takes 2 minutes, then even I and Mara can join on misdirecting, so we can misdirect as 4 hunters. We can misdirect both Skull and Cross, and the cooldown should be over right before, or at least at the same moment when we transition to the phase with Mctheridon, right?
That's what we've been doing all the time, and I think like I start with a misdirection on Spark on Skull, but Spark also starts on Skull, so the first misdirection should go on X from Nerdbird, and then I use my misdirection on Spark after that on Skull.
I mean, the initial
And
plan was that you did the first on Cross, because Spark will be hitting Skull at the beginning.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Yeah, so you do on Cross, yeah, but what Vash is saying is that both Mara and Vash should also do their misdirection chain on Skull, so we can go even harder on Skull without risking over aggroing.
Okay.
So let's do that. Let's do exactly like it is on Mctheridon, but on Skull. So Mara starts and then Vash does, but on Skull, so we get extra threats on Skull. But really, like, watching threat should not be that hard. I know you're used to Fury tanking and such, but
the problem with misdirect is that there can only be one, so we'll have to. It's kind of hard to make sure there's no other spell.
Well, X is prior. X is
and
prior on this.
go and repair now. Go and repair. We still need to wait for Bloodlust anyway.
Can we have a Shatra portal? Or never mind, I'll just fly to...
Yeah, you can just, if you have Epic Flyer, just go to Thrallmore. It takes like
yeah, there
30
is
seconds.
one in
yeah, or
Falcon Watch as well,
Falcon
so.
Watch is even closer. Yeah, so let's do MD on Skull as well. I didn't think it would be necessary, so we could actually keep it up for Mctheridon when it spawns. But I guess that since it's the same cooldown,
I mean,
won't matter.
it wasn't necessary on the try before, but if people won't let me get the initial aggro, then mobs will start running. So 5 people were dead before I could even reach the mobs.
Yeah.
Why did we go back to Shothrath?
Repair.
Repair.
Okay.
Thank you, Bonley. Should have killed them when I was at the storm with Shamadan, man.
Dude, they even threw shit at me when we flew away from it.
Yeah, next time we...
All of them. all 25.
I was shadowed there, man.
Just
Was it the grumpy old Swedes?
Yeah. It's the 1, 2, 3, 4 summons.
Then we're gonna add them to the.
Nah, they're
list.
usually a non-hostile guild. To be honest, I've met
To
them
be
a lot of
honest,
times.
they did one
traveling
mistake,
stuff.
and now we add them to the hit list.
Wow.
Okay.
Why are you so mad, Brownie?
I mean, I killed a few of them a few times. Hopefully they don't remember me.
I mean, if you roll lines on this server, you either don't engage at all, or you engage everyone.
And we engage everybody.
All prices here are reasonable. Die on this.
Where is it possible to repair in Shatrath?
Right outside the inns for Scryer and Eldor.
Thanks.
Also, I think there's blacksmith down in Lower City somewhere.
We had 2 and 3 places in Lower City you can repair as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So we're gonna end it at 10 or slightly after 10. I don't want to spend 2 more hours wiping here. We are gonna go next week. We're going for the same thing again, where we're going for Magtheridon and Gruul on Tuesday. But the week after, we're going for Magtheridon and Gruul on Wednesday. So next week it's back to back 2 days of Gruul and Magtheridon. But we're only going for another 40 minutes here, or 50 or whatever it is. At least a few good more tries. I don't really expect us to kill him tonight, but we need experience.
I think if we get a clean first phase, then
Yeah, absolutely.
If I don't over-aggro like a fucking retard.
You sound like me in the class.
And also, I don't think you should pop cooldowns on the first 2 mobs. Like, rather pop your cooldowns for the 5th one.
Also, what I observed is that the 3rd and the 4th channeler are tanked together, and in the try, which went quite good, a few of the people died when we approached for the first time those channelers, and they did their AoE cast together. Maybe when we killed the first 2 and we approached the 3rd and the 4th, mages and shamans can be mindful of the casts and be ready with the
And someone go out and help someone? So does both MILF and Brownie move to Swift 10 after the 2 initial runners are dead?
No, I moved to Swiftron. But I don't think this is the problem. The problem is the whole raid is taking too much damage.
Okay, so the interrupts are not going out.
Yeah, we need some
Yeah, I
warlocks
mean, it's a mess to heal everyone up because we are only 5 healers and the tanks are taking a lot of
We need some
damage.
warlocks to preemptively go and put Curse of Tongues on the farm ops too. So easy to interrupt when we get that.
I don't know which warlock it was, but it was one of them going around and putting Curse of Tongues on. But maybe it expired.
It's
Yeah. Blur has been doing it. So maybe it expires. I've seen Curse of Tanks on the mobs, the Blue Moon.
Yeah, we're missing stamina as well.
Yeah. Group 5 is also missing stamina. But I think Bonely is buffing and drink.
Only.
Yeah, I mean, Power Word. It takes way too much mana.
Bonely also got the improved one in Kara.
Oh, the new rank.
Yep.
Nice. Okay, are we ready now? Blessings are good, I guess. No one's screaming. Bloodlust is off cooldown. Okay, we do 20-second pull timer, and then we go.
Do we have health stones?
Yeah, at least.
Thanks.
Okay, 20 seconds. Last on pull.
Okay.
And misdirections on skulls, etc.
Yeah, somebody else already did it, and it's not me.
I have it.
Yeah.
Focusing on interrupt. "18 seconds.
My misdirection still on cooldown, so be careful.
Orcnus has already given him one.
Yeah, nerd also.
Bring it now.
Just continue watching for it. Group 1, get into position.
Advig, get into the position.
You ready?
Ready.
Excellent, done.
Can let go, let go.
Good job, Group 1.
Okay, Group 2, move into position.
Fucking hell. Mondino is dead, so I cannot click.
I grab it.
Who replaces
Wilbert.
Mondino? Okay, then Vash needs to replace Wilbert in Group 4. Click, click, click.
Mine bugged. Dilgaf.
It's too late. We're dead.
Yep.
Did
you double click?
No, it was one click. I'm 100% sure. But it was like it was double clicked, so it immediately let go. So I don't know. It shouldn't have been double clicked.
Oh, you're a hunter, right?
Yes.
Yeah. If you're a hunter and you're clicking, there is a risk that you will click an auto shot right after clicking. So as a hunter, you absolutely want to make sure you're not auto attacking. You can do that in two ways. Either you press escape and just stop everything.
Okay.
Or you turn away, so you face away from, so you have the boss behind you.
I'll clear a target next time.
So retarded. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's I forgot to mention it, but it's one of the things with hunters.
It feels like it shouldn't happen that way. I mean, like if you're using something, you shouldn't auto shot.
No.
I mean, there are bugs almost since the beginning of the game still in retail, so it does not surprise me.
Yeah, of course. I just meant logically.
Yeah, but I think it's I think there's other things which are similar. I think it's just auto shot that is quite buggy in the way it works.
Yep.
But if you have auto shot on and you're channeling it, it just fires off and it cancels it.
My favorite is when you cannot stop auto shot, you swap targets and you keep auto shotting the previous target. Oof.
And we also learned that he cleaves for 18k.
Yes.
Mondino specifically, right?
Yes.
I got pushed and then I thought...
If you're in front of him when you're getting pushed around, you need to get out of there immediately.
Yeah, that was what happened.
I don't know if it's needed, but should we have like a emergency plan if someone dies? Is it the next one in line, or should it be an outsider that just jumps in and takes that cube?
No, we have some spare people. We have Vash. We have I think it's one of the healers. Yeah, we have Bonely, and there should be two more. Jahulu, and it's solo mode, right? Yeah.
How about we appoint one of them as the reserve, and if someone dies, you say what position you are.
Yeah, that's why I told Vash to replace you, Wilbert, since you replaced Mondino.
Yeah, and I was the last in my group. Just, I mean, is it better to just have them jump in on the 4th interrupt to make sure that they can get in position as well? Because otherwise else will probably be quite close to the cube that they need to push.
Yeah,
Or
I mean,
am I thinking
you
correctly?
just need one of them to replace. I mean, if more than 4 people dies, it's probably like a wipe anyway, right?
Correct.
So if we need more than one, and we shouldn't need anyone. No one should die. But if 1 people die, we have a list of replacements. But it's very tricky to know, especially if you don't have the sheet open on a second screen. Then, like, there's going to be very hard to know where to go. At least if you need to do it quick.
I have a question about the spreadsheet because you added 4 of us. Does it mean that we are just a backup, or I'm a backup for the first click, but only is a backup for the second click?
Just backup.
Just backup,
Yeah,
okay.
it's just backup. Don't they shouldn't have been put. I don't know who put them in on the groups. They should just be
Okay.
backup.
We have, I mean,
But it's only 4 people left that that can do the backup, since Spark absolutely cannot click.
Watch me.
right?
Why not Spark? Are you lazy?
Yeah, he is.
I'm through it.
Yeah, Dan, they asked if I could tank, and I said that, yeah, on one condition, I don't have to do anything.
This is a new level of the fat beer macro.
And I demand 3 healers at least, only healing me.
That's why
Bloodlust is
so
in
slow.
seconds.
Yeah, why does he freeze Fia? Why does he?
Can Spark really keep aggro on Skull? I think we need to MD that target first.
Yeah,
and
but
then
you can only MD one at a time, and we absolutely need to MD cross first.
I can keep Agron's call. People just...
Yeah, because we've been
Oh,
doing
God.
cross, but oh shit.
Who did that?
Oh.
Where is Skull?
I have no
Next to us, cross.
Nice, Wilbert. Good.
I mean, this is a wipe.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, Ninja Pull here is not gonna make it. Yeah, just die quick.
Everyone ball up at the entrance.
What I was saying about MD is that in the first try, or even first 2 tries, we only had 2 MDs on cross. Then we had a situation when we had not enough aggro on the X, and we had enough, and we always have enough aggro on the Skull. So maybe we should just MD everything on X, and we will never have problem with those 2.
The MD is not actually that great as you think it is. It's just 3 attacks.
Yeah, no.
mean-
So my idea was that Spark would be going ham on cross right at the start, and the initial threat lead on cross would be enough for him to keep threat on it while you murder Skull, and then hopefully he would be able to.
I mean,
get
for
we
me,
can do it.
aggro hasn't been a problem.
No,
Aggro hasn't been. The only problem is because people can't wait 1 or 2 seconds to DPS. That's the only issue here.
So I don't think threat is really a problem on Skull once Spark has threat on it. But Cross will go for healers or something if we don't misdirect to it.
Yeah, I'd much rather have misdirect on X.
Yeah.
So just to be clear, Orcnus is going to start with the first misdirection on X. So don't put misdirection on Spark until after the pull. That's my job.
I mean, as long as we keep up the focus, we're doing a fine job. So it's not impossible that we kill it today. But we can't be ninja pulling and doing these silly things that make us waste like 10 minutes.
Yeah, no. Thankfully, we didn't use Bloodlust, so we're good to go immediately.
Haven't we used any? I might have heard some.
We didn't.
Okay. Didn't use mine at least. But who has Bloodlust on cooldown? I mean, Gilligaff might have used it, but Bulbus should still have his.
Yeah, but even if we're missing a Bloodlust or two, we need to keep the attempts going in, if you ask me.
Yeah,
like,
of course. But I still think we probably have Bloodlust in our group.
Also, like, I'm thinking in terms of the misdirect, if we have 4 of them, then you could potentially just pop misdirect early on Cinna, so that someone else can pick it up quicker.
Yeah. That's what we're
cool.
doing now.
Okay, get food buffs, stamina buff, I think, missing. No, stamina buff is good.
Do a pull timer
Have some.
when we are ready.
Yeah. Yeah, where's the reddish? Okay, pop bloodlust when it reaches 0. Was also a ninja pull.
Gets back up.
Spark is dead.
Can we res him?
Probably won't matter. People are dying.
We have 2 people dead.
But the ads are running loose, killing healers.
Did they touch you very hard, Spark? Or what happened?
I mean, yeah, maybe. I think yeah, I don't mean to sound negative, but right after a ninja pull, it's crazy how people can't wait for the pull timer to actually go off.
Yeah, that's absolutely true. It's a few seconds left, just to wait for the pull timer to go off.
And I mean, I even said before that if you start right on the pull timer, I won't be able to keep aggro anyways. So it's just a waste of everyone's time. The few seconds that you save trying to min-max your DPS is just wasting. Did we waste any bloodlust there?
Yeah.
We wasted our finest bloodlusts on it.
Yeah, we will do an attempt without.
I'm gonna pop drums. Right, buff up. Let's get ready.
Oh wait, I'm not ready.
Could I have might, please?
Yeah, I'm working on it.
I also need a new Kings. Sorry.
There you go.
Ah, okay. It is only 10 minutes.
I'm getting the small one because my mats are running
It's
out.
fine.
Okay.
I have a few extra if you need.
Good. Let's do a pull timer.
Yes.
Yeah. Focus up.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Wham.
Yes, Brock. Yes, Brock.
There's so many interrupters. Don't let that go through.
I'll combat rest Wilbert when I can.
Eat fast combat rests on the dead ones.
We don't have enough combat rests, I think. Perhaps.
We just
Thanks, keep
practice.
Yeah. Just keep going.
Spark that.
Yeah. Phase 2 in 5 seconds. And there is so many channelers are not dead. Are we using any hunter traps at all to freeze the infernals?
No.
I saw one frost.
Yeah, but we should freeze them. We'll give this one more attempt. We have bloodlust now for the pull, but if we
But
failure,
I also
we'll call
think
it.
we need to assign interrupters because way too much is going through. I mean, we need to have interrupters on the different targets, and we need to have an order that we are following because it's just every other shadow volley goes through. We take massive damage from it. So let's try to build up a rotation on primary and on secondary target.
I guess we have to assign interrupts. Feels a bit like micromanagement, but
Yeah, but it's more to not overlap them, because I think that the reason is that 3 people are using all the interrupts at the same time, and then there's nothing off cooldown when we need it.
yeah, but there's like 9 interrupts or something. Or maybe not 9, but there's at least 5 or 6.
Yeah, but divided over 2 targets on 10-second cooldowns, that's also. I'm just noticing that a lot of things go through, so let's just try
Yeah,
to
if
assign.
that's the problem, we need to address it, of course.
Will you try to write something into the sheet? I don't think I have access to it.
We'll do it next time.
All right.
Just try to do it this time. I don't want to spend 5 minutes doing assignments when we have 5 minutes left.
I just need to do a quick relog. I don't know what's up with my game today. I'm getting so many errors.
All right, but I'll just say it out loud then. Me and Diligav and Medvi, we're gonna be on the secondary target, and the rest is gonna interrupt the main target. And we're just gonna look at who interrupted and do a rotation on the secondary target. Is that fine?
Yeah, sure. Since mine is on a big cooldown.
Could I have
I will
someone
not
outside
do-
to help me summon?
Yeah, sure, I'm coming.
But why didn't you repair when the rest of us repaired?
I was well and alive then.
Yeah, but you should still have gone and repaired.
I could have, but I was putting my gold on that we were gonna make it.
Yeah, next time we go for repair, then everyone go repair. I don't care what your percentage are. Now we have lost like 5 minutes for this.
Some repair bots would be great, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, our repair bots were, or engineers were rerolled.
I'll probably have a few for next time we're going to Gruul's lair and Magferodon. Hopefully, I mean.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, even I don't think we're doing too poorly. It's just silly mistakes that we keep on doing here. Like, we had a super clean try where everyone was alive at like 75%, right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
that
we
try,
got through this without anyone dying.
yeah, and that try even only messed up because the hunter auto shot thing that we didn't know about. So
yeah,
so it's really doable if we just step up and not
yeah, we don't
make
do
this...
stupid shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright, ready check.
Would be nice to round off with a kill or at least a really good try.
Yeah, I don't wanna do stupid shit here on the last attempt. Let's have a good attempt.
Yeah, so let's not overthread this time. And Medvi, can you do first interrupt on secondary?
Okay.
And I'll take second.
Holding in 20, popping Bloodlust when it reaches 0.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Do you have next?
Thing for us.
It's much better already, much better.
I've made wait on Milfy.
Do we have combat rest?
Cooldown 3 minutes.
Cooldown 11 minutes.
$30 seconds, let's push it.
The clicker's dead.
Morin is number 4. Keitara is group 1.
Yeah, second.
Yeah. So we're gonna have Vash replace Keitara as cube 1, number 2. And then we have Bonely replace Morin on cube number 2 on 4th click.
Can we have a judgment of wisdom on the boss?
Incoming.
Sure.
Group 1, get into positions.
I don't see a guy at the... Oh, there we go.
Click, click, click.
Nice job.
Let go, let go.
Make sure you don't kill yourselves.
Good job, Group 1.
Okay, as we said, Vash replaces Keitara, cube 1.
Yes, yes.
I just want to be extra clear. Roughly 10 seconds now. Should be in position. Remember, auto shot cancelled. 5 seconds. Interrupt. Click, 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 click.
That's okay.
Okay.
Don't die from it.
Did no one die?
Nope.
Oh wow. Okay, group 3 is next. Group 3 needs to get into position after this. 10 seconds until it goes out, roughly.
Ooh.
You ready? Click, click, click.
Really nice.
Good job.
And stop channeling what is done.
If you're close to dying, stop channeling. Okay, in group 3, Bonely goes to cube 2 instead of Morand.
Judgment of Wisdom, please, if possible.
That's crucial.
I resisted the judgment.
Start moving, start moving. We will have a knockback thing and then it will be a click probably directly after. It's 10 seconds until clicking. Move to positions. There's still no one at cube 1. Be ready now. Click, click, click. Good job.
Nice.
Soon phase 3.
Yeah, we should stop DPS, I think, because we need to click right after. Or should we push it? Should we push it?
You decide. You call it.
No, stop, DPS. Stop.
And it's first.
30%. 20-ish seconds.
Do we have any battle races?
No.
6
Who's
minutes.
yeah.
Move to position. Click.
No one is taking. Okay, we have it.
Click, 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 click. Too late.
It was a good try.
Who was supposed to be clicking then?
Group 1. It rotates around. Maybe I wasn't clear on that, but that it's 4 groups and then it rotates back to 1.
Yeah, that's fine. I clicked it. I clicked it in time. I just didn't know who was supposed to be there because I think it was a druid was running towards it as well.
Okay. No, but it rotates around. But a real good attempt.
Yeah.
So get into 30%.
I think overall, if you see your debuff falling off, that's probably an indication that you should be ready to pick it up again, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. I was right next to it, so not a problem.
Yeah, no. So it's the first click, second click, and I mean it might be worded a bit weird, but it's first, second, fourth, and then it rotates around. But DPS was good. Like I think we could have pushed it, but it's probably better to wait.
We would have lost 2 people because they were low and the ceiling would have collapsed.
Yeah, but it takes a while for the ceiling to collapse. But it was a good attempt. That's the entire fight. We just needed to be. I don't know who missed clicking on the second or when first group was clicking again.
Yeah, it's at least nice to see that it went a full rotation so that everyone was able to click on their.
Yeah, we did all 4 groups.
I mean, I'd be surprised if we don't kill this next reset.
Yeah. So next week we have Tuesday and then immediately after Wednesday. Yeah. This was last try. We ended on this good note. We don't push it for more. We have already used enough consumes, I think. But super good job. We go HKM and Gruul. Can work some more on the Shatter Room Gruul. Myself included, I guess. Tomorrow there will be Karasan. I don't know how many groups there will be. Hopefully 2. Yeah, if we have enough healers, there's at least 2 groups. Then, if you can join on Sunday, or if you cannot join on Sunday, please sign absent in the Sunday sign up. I think it's up already.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, so sign absent there, so we know who we should prioritize in giving spots to for tomorrow. If you can go on both, sign both.
It's the raid, guys.
Do we have any locks?
Yeah, cheers for the raid. It was good to learn that.
Thanks for the raid. See you later.
Thank you, guys.
Bye bye.
Yeah.